Hi guys, I'm gonna try and go through my new portfolio. I've had to redesign and redraw most illustrations, and as you may or may not notice, my style has changed quite a bit. I'm gonna go through a few of those illustrations tonight. This one, for instance, is extremely abstract. I am extremely keen on abstract work these days. I guess it's age. I don't relate to pretty anymore. And this one is linear, then at the same time complex. I would say it's not in everybody's taste. It's extremely complex fashion illustration. It is marker, very thin marker, but I got a bit fed up and I decided to scribble over it, and I inspired myself from the Munich Mannequins principle by Sylvia Plath, which contains a verse about perfection, stating perfection is terrible, it cannot have children. From this verse, I decided to call it that, and Sylvia Plath is really one of my favorite authors. I decided to mock the imperfection of this, I suppose. This is another gold. I love working with metallics. This is quite simple. I'd done that for Soprano Singer a few years ago as a logo. This is just a quick sketch, half face, as to show the tragedy on somebody's divided sentiment, I suppose. And this was more like a poster slash logo sort of idea. It's also quite abstract, and it's a very quick marker sketch. Obviously can be arranged with digital enhancement. This is just design for belly dance costume. This one has rhinestones. You can't really read it, but it's actually a nice pink, and it doesn't come out properly on this camera. And I added some rhinestones from eBay, so they're not the highest quality, as you can tell. This is just another sketch on my collection for Dance to Evening wear, which I had worked on for years. And this is another one. I've had to redo a lot of things, but this is another style I like to do, very simple linear style with markers. Just very thin markers and just a quick run around the body. I love working like that. And this is just an illustration with markers. It's a very quick curve with a logo thrown in. This is another trial for the logo for the singer. Another rhinestone illustration. Not sure where I was going there, but again, very fine linear concept with rhinestones. This is a music oratorio fashion illustration. Sometimes I get bored and I start sketching through musical concepts. Let's just say I'm in a choir rehearsal and it gets a bit lengthy, so I just sketch a woman's silhouette stylized into the theme, the torturous questions and existential matters in the Miserere Nobis. I forgot which one that was. I believe that must have been Haydn. One of the masters, I forgot which one. Very abstract sort of quick sketch again, with the movement enhanced from the waist symbolically. This is a different approach to watercolor work with the belly dance outfit, and you can't really see the pinks on this. Another logo I did for another collection a long time ago for hijabs. This was an old pencil sketch. It's not my best. This is something I did for a collection for an African designer with the wax fabric, and I tried to illustrate her work. And this is another one to do with the dancewear. This is a bit messy looking, but it's a basic concept for gold on black hand drawn logo for Oscars, the Oscars statuette. And this is a quick thick marker sketch. Yeah, a logo of sorts, fashion logo. This I can't really take a picture of, but it's a white marker on black. And I did this for myself as a logo. And this is, it's got some rhinestones, but it's really a quick contour sketch with a marker and some puff black paint and a couple of blue rhinestones. This was a watercolor study. This again in the same theme with the puff paint with this sort of algae print as sort of sarcastic, symbolic, abstract stuff. This is swimsuit design. I am currently at my storage unit, so all the noise around are people walking above my head. It's not the most glamorous. This is another illustration I did a while ago, and as you can see it's very elongated from the waist. Watercolors, marker, I don't really know what I was thinking at the time, but I went with that. And this is sort of messy looking on camera, but it's actually quite effective. It's another logo with a silhouette. This is another Brittany one for the singer. I quite like this because it's got the gold and the textures. So we're talking here about a heavy body acrylics in gold with markers of various densities and some more gold paint on top of it. I quite like this type of abstracts. Another one with the hijab sketch. And this is again from the African couture collection. I've had a few illustration clients, and I believe they're more or less happy with my work most of the time, according to the reviews they leave on my page. This is textured gold. Yes, heavy body gold paint with heavy body black in puff paint and sort of imitating raffia, I guess. Very abstract styles, of course. And this is another very abstract one. I quite like this one because it's sort of operatic, I guess. And so it's just suggested, and I put some more gold textured paint on top of the gold paint and the grey watercolors and the markers. Small as oh, I found this one. This is very difficult to capture on camera. It's very vivid gold with various textures, very strong colors, but I can't really, it doesn't really look good on camera somehow. This I don't think I've finished quite. It's rhinestones with black, suggesting the night and various levels of subconscious thinking, I guess. Suggestions of personalities and all that stuff. And this was a big mixed media stuff with fabrics and a leaf shape and rhinestones, sequins and puff paint. I applied to some plain silhouettes. I should do more of those. Actually work well, especially in real life. I can't really do it with the camera properly. This is another one. I'm not sure if I like it anymore. It's sort of it's not bad in real life actually. It's a lace with puff paint imitating the lace outside the contour of the lace within a frame. I guess I have to put more black puff paint around the lace. In rhinestones, of course. I work a lot with rhinestones because I do relate rhinestones with the costuming. And this is kind of like the puff paint is gone. It's stuck to paper, but if you get the general idea, it's gold textured paint with that black paint, but it's stuck to paper, so it looks a bit weird. I have to readjust it. And this is something with watercolors, very quick sketch, and of course I had to call it something operatic. This is another watercolor, abstract. This is a Samba costume, but it looks a lot better on paper in real life because this camera just eats up the light. Abstract belly dance costume sketch. This is an old one. White and silver acrylics with a metallic application, but I mean this is I cut out the cardboard and stuff, but this used to be silver, believe it or not. It's now sort of yellowed. Back to all this. Anyway, you get a general idea. As I said, it's really work in progress. I have to redo my portfolios because they got lost / stolen, and it's very distressing because this was a lot of work. I had my old portfolio since I was, I don't know, 14, 15, and so I had worked on that for all my life basically, and gone. But strength will prevail and God will prevail, and resilience will prevail, justice will prevail, and I will have new portfolios ready to go in time. Thank you very much for watching. I am carrying on with my tidying up work at the storage unit. Bye.